How countries got their names, the funny truth you never knew. 1. Iceland and Greenland, the Viking clickbait. Welcome to the ancient world where even Vikings knew how to clickbait. A Viking named Floki Vilgerdarson sailed to a promising new land, expecting warmth and paradise. Instead, he found a frozen wasteland. Furious and frostbitten, he named it Iceland to make sure no one else would suffer his mistake. Meanwhile, another Viking, Eric the Red, got himself kicked out of Iceland. Yes, even Vikings had limits. He found a huge icy land, but instead of calling it Super Iceland or definitely colder than Iceland land, he named it Greenland to trick people into moving there. Moral of the story: Vikings invented false advertising before influencers did. 2. The Philippines, the world's most unoriginal name. Yes, the year was 1521. Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan was cruising around Southeast Asia when he stumbled upon some gorgeous islands. What did he do? He pulled out the ultimate "I'm taking this now" move and named it after his boss, King Philip II of Spain. Fast forward a few centuries, and the people of the Philippines were like, wait, why are we still named after some old Spanish dude? But by then, the name stuck. Even after Spain was long gone, nobody bothered changing it. Moral of the story: if you name something after yourself, make sure it's an entire country. 3. America, the man who stole Columbus's credit. Spoiler alert: America was not named after Christopher Columbus. Back in the early 1500s, an explorer named Amerigo Vespucci was sailing around and went, "Hey guys, I think this is a whole new continent." Meanwhile, Columbus was still insisting he had found a back door to India. So in 1507, a German mapmaker was like, you know what? Let's name this place after the guy who actually knows what he's talking about. And boom, America was born. Columbus never knew. Poor guy. Moral of the story: always double-check your GPS before making bold claims. 4. Canada. A lost in translation moment? Picture this. French explorer Jacques Cartier meets some indigenous people. They point to their village and say, "Kanata." Cartier goes, "Oh, this whole place is called Canada?" Sweet. Nobody corrected him. Nobody said, "Bro, we just meant our small town." So boom, Canada was born from what was supposed to mean village. Moral of the story: if someone asks where you live, be very specific. 5. Japan, the land of the rising confusion. A long time ago, the Chinese called a mysterious eastern island Tsipangu. But then Japanese envoys rolled up like, "Nah fam, we call ourselves Nihon, or Nippon, meaning origin of the sun." Why? Because from China's perspective, Japan was where the sun literally rose. And because Land of Epic Samurai wasn't taken yet. Moral of the story: always pick a name that makes you sound mystical and powerful. 6. Brazil, the tree that named a country. You'd think Brazil was named after soccer, carnival, or at least coffee. Nope. It was named after a tree. Portuguese explorers arrived, saw a tree called pau-brasil that made red dye, and went, "We're gonna get rich off this." They harvested so much of it that the entire land became known as Brazil. The tree is nearly extinct now. Moral of the story: if trees could sue, Brazil would owe them royalties. So, which country's name story surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe for more crazy history facts.
Wow.